climbing the Hayden-Cog Hill this morning on foot, out getting exercise. But I thought in this subject we'd talk a little bit about cameras, getting introduced to video work, where I've been with it, you know, what I would do, how I'd do it again if I had to today. But anyways, the nice thing about doing photography and video is it really builds your confidence and where you have the ability to be a talking head here on the set and make videos. And I've found over the years I've been making YouTube videos, my personality has really come up very well. I'm able much easier to talk to people and I enjoy it. So right now I'm using this DJI Action 5, they call it the Osmo. Same company that makes the drones. And it's a very good camera. It's an action camera. It's different than having a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, which takes lenses that you change out. An action camera comes with a built-in lens and away you go. It's really, first for short-range video and vlogging, or just showing immediately what's around you. It's not a camera. It's going to go out and photograph wildlife and long-distance stuff, because if you get out any distance at all, these action cameras aren't going to do that for you. But if you want to be a talking head, they're great. They're great for vlogging, telling stories. And where I started off with action cameras, I got a GoPro Hero 7. And you know, when I started off in video back in 2018, I was doing strictly adventure motorcycle videos. That's all I was doing. I wasn't doing any other subjects. So I had that little Hero 7. And let me back up a bit. Before the Hero 7, I had a little Samsung pocket camera. I mean, it's a really neat little camera. I liked it. For back in the days, it'd take pictures, it'd shoot little videos. And I did shoot my first, maybe 2 YouTube videos with that. Worked out well. Anyways, one day I was coming back, Wyoming, I think, and I just soaked it. I mean, when you're riding a motorcycle, obviously it's going to dump rain on you. And I ruined the camera. I wouldn't mind having another one, you know, just for quick shots, but, well, I kind of graduated from that. And then from the Samsung little pocket camera, I got the Hero 7 GoPro, which does shoot excellent video. No doubt about that. They shoot really good video. The GoPros do. But what I lacked on the Hero 7 was external audio. And anything you get out of my video today, remember the 2 words, external audio. And the Hero 7 didn't really offer that. Yeah, you could buy an external GoPro cable for $50 and plug it into your Hero 7, and along with that you got to rig up a lavender mic for the motorcycle, or if you just want external communications period, you got to connect to that GoPro Hero cable, which also goes into the Hero 7 camera. And I found that never worked for me. I made multiple attempts. I ruined multiple videos because my audio didn't come out. Now with the Hero 7, if you're just using the built-in microphone, fine. That's great. It works. As long as you're in very close proximity of the action camera. But I had 2 Hero 7s, and after messing around with that external audio cable, and I don't know if the new GoPros require that, but I ditched GoPros after that. And a fellow that I watch on YouTube quite a bit, professional video creator, he did the same thing. Sterling Noren, Motorcycle Adventure Channel, couldn't make the Heroes work. And that guy's got a whole lot more video equipment experience than I do. So from there, I went ahead and picked up the DJI action camera, because I don't need one of those GoPro cables to plug into my action camera. Right now, I'm talking to you on a wireless microphone on the Action 5, which works out so nice. I mean, I'm telling you, the DJI microphone syncs to the Action 5 so nice, you could be a baby and make it work. Because all that's what you do, you know, you sync the microphone and camera one time and you're done. So yeah, I love it. I have a grade of an F to an A. This camera gets an A+ with the microphone. So anyways, that's what I'm using today. Now the Hero 7s, those two of those I have, I do use those for backup work. Like if I'm in the truck or things, you know, anything I need an accessory camera for, I'll use them. I'm not going to throw them away, but I'll never use them with external audio again. The action camera here does that. So if you're looking into getting into video work and you don't have the budget to dive into the real all new stuff, there's a learning curve to all this. When you do get you, like I say, if you're going to buy you one of these action cameras, definitely go with the DJI. I mean, hands down. Get you one of those, and then you're going to want to get the wireless microphone comes along with it. And I got I think they call it the DJI Mini 2 mics, and they might have the 3s out now, but you're going to find in videography and photography, it's a rat race. Technology in these cameras depreciates very quick. But I still have all my old equipment. I still use all my old cameras from 2018, so it's not a big deal. If you're looking at, let's talk about DSLR cameras a bit. This includes the mirrorless. So really I call a mirrorless a DSLR as well. It says using the two words. But you can shop around for used equipment, pick up a used camera. Matter of fact, you've probably got a friend that doesn't even use their DSLR camera, and probably give it to you for practically nothing. So you want to make sure the camera that you get will shoot Super HD video as a starter camera, as well as photography. It's nice to be able to shoot JPEGs and RAW. So anyways, to get started with your entry-level camera, you can shoot JPEGs for photography and shoot the MP4s for video, and you're on your way. But it's been a great deal for me. I very much enjoyed it. I really haven't slowed down since 2018. That's about 7 years. I still enjoy my equipment. But you're going to buy more. You know, when you get your entry level stuff done, you're going to buy another camera, or you're going to upgrade. That's just how it goes. What I call toys. You're never going to be satisfied with one toy. You got to buy 2 and 3, and it goes on. Same thing with the lenses. You're not going to have a camera that does everything. Like an action camera is great for talking. The DSLR, oh boy, you can get some really nice videos with that too. And you can put in what's called bokeh, which blurs your background naturally on a DSLR camera. But you got to have a, what you call a fast lens to do that, or a telephoto, which if you guys want to know more about that stuff, put it in the comments and I'll tell you. I can tell you all about cameras, anything you need to know. And you're gonna need different, depending on what you're doing. Like if you're out motorcycle, just doing travel photography and video, a simple old 18 to 135 Canon lens is great. Or if you're shooting on a full frame, maybe a 24 to 105. There are differences when I tell you about crop sensors and full frame DSLR cameras. That's for another video. But anyways, that one lens, that telephoto, will capture everything you need to do when you're traveling. Whether it be landscape photography or just video, talking head photography, it'll do that too. But the number one thing you got to remember on any camera that you're going to use for video work, you must have an external jack for audio, for a microphone. That way, if you need to use a shotgun microphone, which brings in a lot more audio than your internal camera speaker does, that's great. If you get a camera with no mic, yeah, I guess you can learn how to shoot videos, shoot photos, fine. And if it's free, great, you get experience. So remember, you're not going to learn this overnight. You're going to have to get experience. But if you get your hand on a camera for free, or just a short trade or a few bucks from the buddy, go for it. You'll probably get a lens with it. Maybe 2 or 3 lenses with it. Who knows? Because some people take their cameras, they put them in the closet and forget it. It's junk. So think about that. If you know somebody doesn't want to use their camera anymore, maybe borrow it for a while or whatever, or trade them for something you got that they want. Because they obviously lost interest in photography. And a lot of people do. So it's something to consider. And if you're going to buy a camera, a DSLR or a mirrorless, make damn sure you got that audio jack. The only thing I can tell you. Otherwise, you're going to be buying another camera pretty darn quick. You'll be buying 2 cameras. So along with that, that's kind of where I'm at. So in review, you can look for an action camera. Go with the DJI. You don't necessarily have to have the 5. Maybe the 4s and the 3s are out there. If you don't want to pay, I think this camera here is $399. And then, along with that, it's nice to get an external microphone. The wireless DJI mics work pretty nice. And if you're ready for a camera with the lens where you really want to shoot some cool video and photos, look for something. Look for a camera that nobody wants anymore to learn how to do DSLR photography, because you're going to need to know 3 things. There's the ISO, there's the aperture, and the shutter speed. So when you're shooting a DSLR camera, you're going to be shooting it in a manual mode to get the creative photography video that you want. So along with that, I guess I've said enough. There you have it. I'm Jim. Life is good. Take care.